Hello everyone and welcome. In this video I'll be doing a hairstyling tutorial and a little later my makeup. My hair is completely straight, almost glass-like, and many people think that diffuser styling is only suitable for curly, wavy or even frizzy and fluffy hair. But in this video I'm going to show you that this is simply not true. I've washed my hair, then I take the strongest hold mousse and apply it quite generously, just like this. This way I first apply it to the root area and then gradually distribute it throughout the entire length of my hair. Your hair needs to be quite damp, the hold is the strongest. I then add another portion of mousse and spread it out along the entire length of my hair. After that, I use a comb like this to brush all my hair forward onto my face. This is the only time you can comb your hair. After this, you can't anymore. I tilt my head down and scrunch, scrunch, scrunch so that my hair gets this kind of structure. While I was scrunching them, they dried out a little, and that's the main benefit of using a strong hold styling mousse. I'll secure these particular clips at the root area so that when I dry my hair, I can achieve some good root volume. I'm placing them exactly where I need that volume, and that's primarily at the very top section of my head. I have this Babyliss hairdryer with a diffuser. And here's a very important point. Why does styling straight hair with a diffuser often not work out for many people? That's because for straight hair, you really should only style it with your head completely upside down. So for example, just like I'm doing right now, I've tilted my head all the way down. I'm gathering the hair from underneath with the diffuser's bowl and then gently pushing this bowl up towards the roots. This is how the hair hangs down like noodles. I gather these strands, cupping them with my hand. I'm not pushing the hair with my fingers. What I mean is I'm not trying to first gather the hair with my fingers and hands to form a cup and then move that cup up towards the roots. In that case, a normal diffuser style definitely won't work out. Here, we simply catch the hair, lift it upwards and then dry it. The speed on the hair dryer is the lowest setting. The air is warm, closer to hot. I dried it, then set it with cold air, and while I'm doing my makeup, I secured the length of the hair with clips in this way.
They won't interfere. An additional securing won't be a problem.
And I'm starting with my makeup. On my thoroughly cleansed facial skin, I apply this particular acid serum from Garnier. I leave it on for a couple of minutes and then I proceed to apply my collagen mask. It's actually a night mask, but I also use it during the day. It's truly amazing. It smooths out all my fine wrinkles, effectively tightens the skin, and provides perfect hydration. I wait 5 minutes, then I apply my favorite Lancome foundation fluid, just a little bit. The product applies thinly, invisibly, and adapts to my skin tone. Next, I use a little contouring to add shadows and visually lift my aging, sagging face. I carefully blend everything out and then I move on to my eyebrow makeup. My natural eyebrows are quite light, almost white and very fine, like peach fuzz, so they're practically invisible without makeup. For this, I use a dark brown eyebrow pencil to draw in individual hair-like strokes, and then I gently blend them out with a spoolie brush. With this soft black pencil, I carefully tightline my upper lash line so my eyes don't appear sparse or bare. Somehow with age, this becomes especially noticeable and I really don't like how it looks, so I always make sure to tightline. For my eyelids this time, I'll be using these creamy nude eyeshadows. They apply perfectly, don't crease, and are ideal for mature skin. I'm blending it out very, very carefully, and now I need to make my round eyes appear much longer. And how do I go about doing that, you ask? Naturally, with the help of some eyeliner. I'm using the darkest shade from my Duo palette to create these sharp winged eyeliners with a flat brush. And by the way, this brush I'm using is also from Dior. It's truly excellent. And this is how I'm just creating a little bit of a gradient. All that's left is to apply mascara, and the eye makeup will be complete. With this Luxe Visage pencil, which has a beautiful peach shade, I carefully outline my lips and then I soften the pencil line using a small brush. And then on top, I'm applying this super moisturizing, nourishing lipstick from Estée Lauder. I also use it as blush.
And so this is how it all turned out for me. Now all that's left is to properly set everything, and I'll be using a mineral powder from Vanilla Co. applied with a fluffy brush. And of course, my absolute favorite fragrance, I'm currently wearing J'adore. It's my go-to, always has been, always will be. Alright, I'm going to take out these clips now and then we'll see how my hairstyle turned out. I see, and I really love the texture that I've achieved. Now if I had during the styling process rubbed the diffuser bowl all over my hair and tried to push it into the bowl with my hands, I would have simply had chaotically crumpled hair. And here's a very important point. You absolutely cannot comb through with your fingers anymore, but you can gently fluff up the root area with your fingertips and just leave the length untouched. You could just leave it like that, but since my hair is quite glassy and smooth, I really like to use a flexible hold hairspray. It helps to make my hair a bit more textured and slightly stiff. And with this lacquer, more air will be preserved between the textured strands. Your hairstyle will look voluminous until your next hair wash. Thank you so much for being with me, for watching this video, and of course for giving it a like. Please subscribe, and until our next meeting. Bye bye.